How much time do we still have left to avert climate catastrophe?
Well, the scientists told us 3 years ago we had 12 years to avert the worst consequences of climate crisis. We are now 3 years gone, so we have 9 years left.
I'm sorry, I can't take these people seriously anymore. Haven't you heard? 9 years left, and then it's over. The Earth is just gonna go up in one big ball of flame. You know what, Mr. Producer? Get ready to play this again. I love the scare tactics the media uses too. We only have 9 years to avoid the worst of it. And then they show some wildfires that weren't caused by climate change at all. They were caused actually by the climate change nutters in California who won't let them go through the normal deforestation process. No, you can't take down those trees and bushes. That would violate Mother Earth. Oh, wow, all those dead trees and bushes went up in flames. Whoops. So play this again. I love how the media does this, these stupid scare tactics. Play it again.
How much time do we still have left to avert climate catastrophe?
Well, the scientists told us 3 years ago we had 12 years to avert the worst consequences of climate crisis. We are now 3 years gone, so we have 9 years left.
Did you see those flames? Those flames could be coming to you. 9 years, just give up your SUV. These people are so stupid. They're so dumb. And I want you, because we have a great climate change special for you tonight on this whole gigantic climate change hoax and scam. But I want you to be real clear on something as we go through this. We have great guests. It's a great show. None of these people actually believe it. You have to understand that. We're going to talk about Kamala and AOC and Bernie and John Kerry and all these other people. None of these people actually believe in climate change. That's why they're always getting caught doing things that really release a lot of carbon into the atmosphere. They're not worried about carbon in the atmosphere. They're not worried about climate change. This has nothing to do with the Earth's climate changing disaster, the end of the world. It just has everything to do with communism. This has everything to do with getting power and control over you and enriching themselves. John Kerry getting busted flying on private planes around the globe. It didn't shock me. I didn't look at that and say, wow, he's a hypocrite. I looked at it and said, yeah, John Kerry doesn't care about climate change. When Barack Obama tried to be Mr. Green out there, we got to save Mother Earth, and then gets busted. Remember when he got busted? Flying out his personal pizza chef to Washington, D.C. to make him a pizza. I didn't look at that and say, what a hypocrite. I just looked and said, yeah, Barack Obama doesn't believe in climate change. They just bought, I believe it was an $11 million mansion right on the ocean in Martha's Vineyard. Do you think Barack Obama thinks the ocean waters are rising? If he did, he'd be at a mountain in Colorado somewhere. Instead, he's right on the ocean. Doesn't make him a hypocrite. I mean, he is a hypocrite, but he just doesn't believe in climate change. Kamala Harris. Did you see what Kamala Harris said? You want to know how much these people really believe it? This is what Kamala Harris said about the disaster at our border.
We are focused on addressing both the acute factors and the root causes of migration. And I'm thinking of corruption, violence, and poverty, the lack of economic opportunity, the lack of climate adaptation, and climate resilience.
I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, Jesse, climate adaptation and climate resilience? Jesse, what do those words mean? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Neither do you. And neither does she. They're just gobbledygook words some speechwriter wrote down for her before she went out there. She doesn't have any idea what it means. None of these people believe in this. You must understand this. Especially, we're going to talk about, the Paris Climate Accords. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff tonight. But just know, yes, the weirdo with the dreads in his hair and the Birkenstocks, smoking weed on the corner with the end is near sign up, yes, that dork actually believes that climate is changing. None of the people making these decisions, though, none of the people pushing this stuff, none of them actually believe it. And we do this thing on the right, and it's understandable because we want to point out lies where they'll talk about, we have to stop oil, only they'll be tweeting it from an iPhone, and the iPhone's made with oil. And we say, oh, what a hypocrite. They know the iPhone's made with oil. They don't believe in it. They know it's all a scam. This is all one gigantic money and power grab. None of these people believe this stuff is real. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me. Thanks.